Shipping powers 90% of global trade.
As the world expands, shipping expands.
Hong Kong needs to align towards a net zero shipping economy by 2050.
Ports around the world are racing to introduce sustainable solutions. But what exactly makes a green and smart shipping hub?
A wider connectivity.
Digitized ecosystem.
It's upskilling the workforce.
Access to green fuels.
With so many elements involved, what is Hong Kong doing to lead this transition? To find out, we spoke to some local leaders in the shipping industry. Bjorn Højgaard is the CEO of a ship management company with a global fleet of over 700 vessels.
The big issues in shipping today are about the green transition. A very big part is upskilling the workforce on board and ashore to be able to understand and operate the new technologies. The last 3 or 4 years, we've seen the growth of this low Earth orbiting satellites, and that's really enabled connectivity with ships through high-speed data exchange. Now we can hook up these ships to servers, applications, remote monitoring and advice that really lifts the game of optimization and efficiency. There are real benefits both to the wallet and to the environment from harnessing the connectivity and the digital revolution.
Eventually, all ships have to call at port. Horace Lowe and Philip Ho are both industry players who are transforming port operations at Kuaiting container terminals.
Modern terminals is the first purposely built container terminal in Hong Kong. To become a smart port is not just one party can do it. We need the whole community to work on it.
We can't stand alone as a terminal operator ourselves. One Port was founded by the major Kuaiting terminal operators back in 2003. So we developed different platforms to handle export process, import process, and also transshipment process. And that involved a lot of effort and also education.
The Hong Kong government is developing a port community system aimed at connecting even more stakeholders, from traders and truckers to freight forwarders and port operators, through real-time data and blockchain technology.
With the enlargement of the data sharing, it opened up further room for us to develop our cargo trade within our Hong Kong port and then collaborating with other ports in the Greater Bay Area regions.
In addition to being a busy container port, Hong Kong is also the 7th largest bunkering port in the world. But what exactly is bunkering?
Bunkering is supplying fuel to ships. Importing of fuel is an important business here. So a lot of the container ships which come to Hong Kong, for instance, in future will be dual fuel, and they'll want to bunker green fuels. So if we're going to become a green port, we need to be able to store these green fuels here. The first thing that the government had to do was actually legislate for new types of fuel to be used, which they've achieved late last year. The economics of these new fuels are absolutely critical because the new fuels are considerably more expensive than fossil fuels. So demand is very important, but also penalising ships which burn lots of greenhouse gases is also important because that encourages those ship owners to make their ships more efficient. China is a very important area for manufacturing green fuels, so Hong Kong does have the opportunity to be an export port for that.
With so many stakeholders navigating this transition, what does Hong Kong envision for its maritime future?
Port development has its own evolution from generation to another generation.
We need to work closely with government in terms of policy or incentive for the industry.
There are many different types of green fuels available. We don't know which fuel is going to emerge as the winner.
Hong Kong, by playing its card rights, can carve out a new business model as a green and smart bunkering and shipment hub of these new fuels.